Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix action film starring Chris Hemsworth, Extraction. So let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies too, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. A black market mercenary who has nothing to lose is hired to rescue the kidnapped son of an imprisoned international crime lord. This is directed by Sam Hargrave. He was the second unit director for Avengers Endgame, and this is produced by Anthony and Joe Russo, who directed Avengers Endgame. Movies like John Wick, The Raid, 1917, Atomic Blonde, those all utilize long takes for their action scenes, and those are some of the best action movies I've seen ever. And that style of filmmaking is easily some of my favorite, and this movie has a lot of it. This is an action-packed, explosive, thrilling movie from Netflix. Easily one of their best films and easily their best action movie I have seen. This movie is so action-packed from beginning to end. I watched a behind-the-scenes filmmaking for this movie, and director Sam Hargrave puts himself on the hood of a car, straps himself there, and films some action scenes. Now, I saw the movie and then I went back and watched the behind-the-scenes filmmaking of it. And it is so impressive, the amount of work that went into creating this movie. And those action scenes alone are truly memorable for a Netflix film and easily stand out as the best in this movie. There are so many long action takes and so many action scenes within this movie, and the way that they are directed is really impressive. So I love the amount of work that went into making this movie, and it's so thrilling to watch. What makes these action scenes so gritty is the score and all of the shooting and all of the fighting, but also how it leads up to these action scenes. It kind of hypes it up a little bit. You can tell that this action scene is going to happen and you are getting ready for it. You're preparing yourself for an all-out action scene. And they are explosive. They are bloody. It is so fun to watch it. But I like that initial build-up for these action scenes. You can kind of tell the score is building on top of each other and it's getting louder and louder, and you could tell the situation that these characters are in is building up to something pretty epic. And they do a lot with these action scenes. There's helicopters being blown up, there's cars being blown up, people are being shot at, but the way that they just film it is some of the best I have seen so far this year, and any Netflix movie as well. Now, this movie does have a cliche plot going for it. Chris Hemsworth is hired to protect this kid and then get him somewhere to be safe. We've seen that plot many times before, and it doesn't really try to do anything new plot-wise to make it stand out from other movies. But what I found surprising about the plot and the characters is a connection to Chris Hemsworth's character. His name is Rake. He's got nothing to lose, so he'll go all out with these action moments and shoot anybody in his way. And you could tell that he has nothing to lose. He's willing to protect this kid, and it leads to those great action scenes. But it also leads to some emotional connection to the character towards the end of the film with the kid that he is trying to protect. Usually movies like that, it's his job. His job is just to protect him, and that's it. But there is some emotional connection between the two, which I really didn't see coming, and I found to be really surprising at the end. The movie just moves so quick with its action scenes. Since there's a lot of it, you really don't have much time to feel that connection to the plot and some of the characters within the movie. But as the movie kind of moves towards its end, you slightly feel a connection to the character, and the score also does a great job of providing that emotional moment towards the characters. So the movie just moves so fast that you just don't really feel connected to the story and make it feel anything different. The action scenes and the directing make this movie worth watching because it is truly outstanding, the amount of work that went into making this movie. I've seen it a couple of times now. It is that good of a movie, and one of my favorite Netflix films this year. It is explosive. It's so well directed. And Chris Hemsworth plays a really likable character. You can tell that he's willing to just give it all up for this kid. He has nothing to lose, and that makes the character interesting throughout the film and leading up to that emotional ending. I really liked Extraction. I thought it was just going to be your average action Netflix movie. I wasn't really expecting too much from it, but it really surprised me, really entertained me, and I loved this movie. I'm going to go ahead and give Extraction an A. Thank you guys for checking my review for Extraction. When it hits Netflix, definitely check it out. It is a thrilling, action-packed film that you need to see. Stick around for more up-and-coming Netflix content. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.